Oh. I asked for that last. Okay. Hey. Okay, I'm doing a quick reapplication of the makeup because I had to power down. I had to take a quick nap. And I'm going to be doing a nighttime shoot. So I actually want to make my makeup a little bit darker. Okay. There we go. So we're just going to redo the eyes and lips. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Got the lashes. Hey! I'm still at my friend's house. It is just now evening time, and I'm getting redressed and redoing the makeup because I'm going to be doing another photo shoot. So, don't have the fangs in at the moment. I'll put those in kind of last. But I'm going to redo the eyes real quick. And the lip. Oh. Hey! Let's see. Let's see. Well, it's going to be kind of dark out there. Sorry, I'm looking at how shadow hits my face, basically. There we go. Hello, hello. Yes, I'm at my Virgo's place, my bestie. We did a photo shoot this afternoon, and that was more safe for work. And then I'm going to be doing one that is less safe for work. Yes, how are we doing tonight? Yes, it's a coat. It is a coat, and I actually made it. I call it Bathory. I've called it Bathory for a very long time, even before I created the In a Bathory character. Because it was gorgeous, it was opulent, it was a little over the top. Hey. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing tonight? Thank you. I would stand up and show you, but I've already gotten smacked once today, apparently. So, hello, May. I think we're going to add some purple to this. Oh, good. Yay, thank you. It's a little bit cool here. It's dipped down to like the low 70s. I don't think it's in the 60s yet, but yeah, it's definitely like the low 70s. So it's a little bit chilly. A little bit chilly. Hello, hello. Right. So yeah, we've got like fans going. There's a little breeze going on outside as well. So yeah, it's a tidbit nipply. Cool. Silver under the eye. Silver again under the eye. I want it to hopefully pick up any light. Now let's get some decent liner in here. Oh, there's my lash glue. Hello everybody, how you doing tonight? Just getting makeup reapplied, redressed. Trying to find. Because I'm going to be doing this out in the dark, so I don't think the camera's not going to pick up as much color. And don't worry, the fangs will go in, but they're going to go in last. Seeing if I like this or if I want to do maybe something a little bit lighter. But I am going for kind of a goth feel, so yeah. Well, I am doing photo shoots for some of my fan sites. One of them is a little bit more, I won't say completely, safe for work, but like much more clothed and much more power dynamic. This one is going to be a little bit more because I am building my brand, especially as in a battery, on those sites. I'm trying to find one of my good eyeliners. Ah, there we go. El Maquillage. Thank you, darling. Thank you very much. Close. I don't know why I keep closing that eye. It's this one I gotta close. Hello, how's everybody doing? Feel free to like, love, share, gift, all those kind of good things. I do appreciate it. Sorry, just checking to see how everything registers. Yay! Hello, how's everybody doing? Getting redressed for another photo shoot. Got an extra layer right now because it's a little bit chilly. A little bit cold. But not too bad. Yes, I am a witch. I've been a witch for about 25 years. I'm ex-evangelical Christian. I went to church. I was even a Sunday school teacher for a little while. And yeah, I got out of there. It just wasn't for me. Went into a metaphysical store one day. Felt like a breath of fresh air, so figured that I was in the right place for me. So, yeah. I'm a witch. I'm a vampire. Well, Persona is a vampire. Who's also a witch. Yeah, it's the whole thing. How's everybody doing? Hello. I will put on some blush. Just in case. I've already got my base layer on and the coat. Hello, hello. How goes? Okay. I think I'm gonna buff this down just a touch though. So I just put basically a really, really light line of powder down. I'm buffing it into the skin. Because I like to have a slightly ruddy tone, and I like that anime blush. There we go. And I'm going to buff that just a little bit. A slightly lighter powder. There we go. So it looks slightly more natural. There we go. So I buffed it down with like a slightly lighter goldish powder. So it gives it the sheen, but it doesn't make it so like over the top, like super harsh. Yeah. Yeah, I do watch anime. When it like Demon Slayer is okay. Demon Slayer is okay. I have some problems though with how they treat the female characters, and it's getting increasingly worse. How they treat underaged female characters. So like while I want to watch and love that anime, the hyper-sexualization of underaged girls is really kind of creepy. And I'm not here for it, especially not, what's his name? Zenitsu. The way he plays the kind of the Madonna whore complex when it comes to, Nezuko. I find it super fucking creepy. Like, super fucking creepy. If he was not so over the top about trying to keep this, like, moe, innocent look, while also being... How cute she is. Oh my god. Hot girl. I'm like, that's a whole ass child. And here's the thing. Her age is supposed to be somewhere between like 14 to to 16-ish. But when she's in that box, when she's in her, like, little demon form, she looks like a whole-ass 5-year-old. She looks like a whole-ass child. Now, if he was like, oh my god, she's hot, when she's, like, full adult demon form, that would be one thing. But, like, he does this to her when she's, like, when she looks 5 to, like, roughly 14-ish. I'm not here for it. I'm not here. Because I'm a whole-ass adult. So, like, the way I view younger people is a little bit different. The way I view younger people, anybody who, like, appears to be, like, under 18, I'm like, no, you do nothing for me. The moment I find out a character is, like, under 18, even if they're being drawn like an adult, like a full-fledged adult, I just go, oh, and that just turned off, shut down. So, like, Jujutsu Kaisen. I do like Jujutsu Kaisen. It is one of my go-tos. It's one that I enjoy the story, the pacing, a lot of the stuff that they've done. But I have to keep reminding people that Itadori, Yuji Itadori, the one who carries the soul of Sukuna, he's 15. He's a whole ass kid. And the way people will just lust over bad boy Sukuna, I'm like, that is still the body of a child. So no. Also Mei, who looked like she was going to be a really badass character. I was like, oh, this is going to be a fun one to cosplay. Ooh, her relationship with her family, and that, no, thank you. No, thank you. Same thing with, like, Fushiguro and Nobara. They're the same age, roughly, as Itadori. Luckily, both of them are just, like, kind of goobers, and they are treated as such, and I appreciate that. I don't see nearly as much untoward attention towards them, which, yay. I'm totally fine with people, like, lusting over Gojo and Toji and Geto and all the rest of them. Geto, sorry. All the rest of them, because they're all, like, full-fledged adults. But, like, they keep dragging Itadori, a 15-year-old, into some things that I'm just like, no. no. Same thing with Chainsaw Man. I thought Chainsaw Man was, like, really freaking well done. I was invested in the storyline. I'm like, damn, this poor guy just can't catch a break. You get turned into a demon or a devil, and, you know, you gotta fight all this stuff, and, like, he's going through a lot of hard times and having to mature and learn to be a self-sufficient. And it turns out, I'm gonna tell you this ahead of time, because I was under the impression that he was in his late teens, early 20s, and just kind of a street rat. He's 16. He is 16, and that makes several of his interactions with certain characters really troublesome. Very, very, very problematic. And it sets a bad standard for how young people should expect adults to interact with them. And, you know, I know that there are plenty of puppy boys out there who just want a woman to step on them and take care of them and tell them what to do and all that kind of good stuff. And that's fine when you're a whole-ass adult. That is totally fine when you're a whole-ass adult. When you are a minor, bleh. No, do not want to see that. Do not want to see that. Hi, Putty. How you doing, baby? Hey, Boston. I think I just saw you come in. How are you? Oh, wait. Let me reply one more level. Hello. How are we doing? I'm getting redressed for my next photo shoot. Hello, hello. Okay. So, face is pretty much together. Just gotta get those lashes on. Wish me luck on that. Yeah, we already had one photo shoot today, this afternoon, and that went really well. Love it. Yeah, exactly. It's disgusting. It is. Sorry, we were talking about Chainsaw Man and how like certain animes are just like, ugh. When they involve minors, it's wholly problematic, and it really turns me off of wanting to consume said media. Now, if it's whole ass adults, I will let a lot more fly. But yeah. I don't think I did anything like Elvira-esque. Those would be fun though. I might need to plan one of those for the future actually. So I'm gonna put a little more highlight in there. In the corners of my eyes. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that opens them up. Hello. But yeah, like when it comes to anime, I would really appreciate if they would start, especially for like the gory ones, the ones that have the super tragic, traumatic stuff going on. I really wish that they would just start leaning more towards, these are young adults. They're in their 20s, 30s, 40s. You know, give me whole ass adults. I don't need children being traumatized. I find it disturbing, and I will drop animes completely. Even if I really enjoy them, I will drop animes completely when they start crossing those lines. And I'm like, Jujutsu Kaisen? It's the fandom that's pulling the shit. Same thing with My Hero Academia. Like My Hero Academia, they are high school students. They are roughly freshmen to almost senior age. Those are school children. They don't register as, oh my, with me. But like a lot of the fandom is fucking gross about it. Really, really, really fucking gross about it. I'm like, did y'all see Mineta and just think that he was supposed to be your mascot? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Ew. Ew. Like, Deku is a sweet kid. But that's it. He is a sweet kid. Uraraka? Aw, she's a sweetheart. But she's a kid. Momo. Child. And you can tell she's a child by the way she acts. Same thing with Asui. Like, any of them. I'm just like, oh, these are high school kids. I don't, my brain doesn't register as anything past that as, oh, they're high school children. But yeah, like, the fandom is toxic. It's not so much about the anime, it's the fandom that it's toxic as fuck. I'm just like, y'all, hard drive check. That's all I'm saying. You need a hard drive check. Okay, so let's try and get these lashes on here. Hello, how's everybody doing? Yeah, Yorozu, I think is the one I have the most trouble with. Oh, Seven Deadly Sins also heavily falls into that category, especially Bond's relationship with the fairy. And I can't. Just, nope. Because Bond's relationship with the fairy is that of an adult relationship. And I don't care how old the fairy is, that fairy is still a child by fairy standards. And he mistakes an actual human child for that fairy. So yeah. Hey, just getting ready and set up for my next photo shoot. Right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's like some of them I will do like a once through, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, okay, this storyline was cool, or you know, like this was an interesting development. But yeah, like at a certain point, I'm just going, how many children do you have involved with your storyline? Because it's getting problematic. It's getting to the point where I can't just go, oh, they happen to be present, but they're not in danger. Yeah. Seven Deadly Sins. King is another like a sticking point for me because again, he looks like a kid, and then when he takes on his adult form, he's literally the trope ugly bastard. He's a very particular anime trope, and it's kind of unsettling. But even more so, Elaine and Meliodas. A, Meliodas looks like a kid, so no thank you. But B, Elaine is like practically a child, if not incredibly young. So Meliodas is like hundreds, if not thousands of years old, something to that effect. And Elaine, I don't give a fuck if she's a reincarnation, because she does not remember who she is a reincarnation of. Thank you very much. She's a whole ass child. So it's like, I have problems with that being present. It's creepy. It's gross. It is. It just is. Whereas, like, I wish, like Jujutsu Kaisen, I appreciate them more because in the second season they leaned into the adults and explaining the adults and what's going on with them, like Geto, like Gojo, Toji, what's his name with the cursed speech? Like, they leaned into that, and I was like, oh, this is cool because you've got adults acting like adults and, you know, teaching, you know, going into their backstory, seeing why they are doing what they are doing, also, you know, how they came to be, and then teaching their younger proteges. So yeah, like for the most part, again, it tends to be the fandom that is the problem, and less of the anime itself that is problematic. Yeah. There we go. Hello. How do we do? Hey. I love this fast ride flash blue. There we go. Right. Well, I'm not even mad that it's a fairy per se, but that fairy has no wings, denoting that fairy is still a child by fairy standards. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I think it's King, who looks like he's in like junior high school at best. I'm just like, I get that you're a fairy, but again, he has no wings, and he looks like he's in junior high, and he like his method of flying is basically a pillow. I'm just like, okay, so you're a kid, you're a child, you're a whole ass child. Can I please get some animes with some full ass adults, please? Yeah. Like King, I was sort of willing not to so much overlook, but just like, okay, I'm not invested in his storyline anyways, fucking fine, whatever. But like Diane, the giantess, she acts like a high school student. Bond gets into a relationship with the little fairy who looks a whole ass child, by the way. And she has no wings, which denotes that she is a child by fairy standards. So, and he even mistakes a human child for his fairy. That's a problem. That's a whole ass problem when you see and go, that's mine. I'm like, I will uppercut you in the fucking throat. No. 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 So yeah, like sometimes anime can be super fucking problematic. That, and I did watch High School of the Dead back in the day, and like sometimes I would kind of giggle because I'm like, the physics of it all is fucking comedy. But yeah, like also it was like one of those, I'm laughing, but I'm like, I'm also not feeling comfortable. So I'm just like, something's not quite right here. And I was kind of hoping that they would, use the teachers and, the police force and like the adults. I thought that they were gonna like go from like kind of focused on the kids to like more focused on the adults, but they kept going back to the kids and reducing how much they were wearing and putting them in more and more precarious situations. So like, what's her face? The chick with the purple hair was like, she was badass. She was so fucking badass. I love that she was like proficient with a sword, and she wore the long skirt, so she wasn't like in danger of oh my, fan service. No. So like the long skirt was on, she was totally proficient. The shirt was very covering but slightly loose, so it wasn't hugging any form. And then as the story went on, Seiko. As the story went on, less and less. And I'm going, why are you doing this to your swordsman? Why are you doing this to the person who's supposed to be like a proficient fighter who does not have schmegsy? Like why are you doing this? Like, it does not need to be done. It's weird that they did it. And then like they came out with the cheesecake photos, and I'm like, no. So yeah, like I gave that one a couple years. I tried to do like a rewatch at one time, and I like when it came on screen, my brain recognized exactly why I was so uncomfortable. I was like, oh. Nope, we're not gonna be rewatching. No, thank you. Okay, nope. I have grown. I've learned. I'm no. Yeah, it really did feel over the top. And it's like, if you're doing it with whole ass adults, I'll let a little bit more fly. I'll let the funny, the cheesecake, the fan service, I'll let a little bit more fly because it's all adults. A good example of a franchise that used nudity in a more correct way would be Ghost in the Shell. In Ghost in the Shell, her skin can become basically camouflage. She can become invisible. But in order for that camouflage to work, she needs to have nothing. If you look at her when she has nothing on, there's also a lack of definition over certain parts, really telling you that she is a shell, a facsimile of an adult or of a person, and that there is nothing schmegzual about her. Makoto is about business. Makoto is much more cerebral and like that. I'm like, and they don't do the unclothed bits often. It's like one scene here or there, and it's usually during a fight or during a pursuit in which she needs to be stealth mode. And I'm like, I can understand that, and she's a whole ass adult. Okay, I can let that fly. But yeah, like, what was it? High School Irregular? think I'm remembering that name slightly wrong. Not only are they high school students, they are also related. Why do they gotta be related? Hey, Shenanigans! How you doing? There are times that I'm just like, I want to enjoy anime the way I used to, but like a lot of it's really problematic. And then you start learning about like the guy who created Rurouni Kenshin. You look so good, honey. I love it. You're gonna be the perfect guard dog. Sorry, Rambo just got into his gear, so I can't wait. He looks good. He's got on little cute short shorts, harness, all of his little pup gear. He's got on his muzzle and hat. I can't wait. I've got almost fully dressed. I'm gonna slap on my boots and remove a layer because we gotta go do a photo shoot outside. But I will talk to you all later. I hope you have a good night. Yeah. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. Thank you!